I have made an almighty, massive, enormous, huge balls up. Listen, I don't want to speak too soon, but we got dust. It's dry. Dad's been disking, we got a bit rolled down. I think we might be all right to try and get a bit of grass seeds in. The legends at Herbal Seeds, they've sent us, whatever that is, a lot of grass seeds. This is actually a cool mix that they've done bespoke for us as well, which is very nice of them. And they will do that for anyone. It's not special treatment, they'll do that for anyone. They're cool people. It's very much the same mixture as what we have before. 18 different things in this. But what they've done for us is they've took the chicory out, because I was a bit like tentative about chicory, because chicory is great food, but when you're making sides and stuff of it, it gets a bit stalky, and then if it gets stalky, they tend to leave it in the troughs and it's pain in the backside. So we said we'll take the chicory out of it and just run without the chicory. And actually they put fenugreek in now, which is another legume. People think it's a herb. It's not a herb. And oh, I'm going to get to try out the new pipe system on the back, which we'll have a look at properly. I know I showed you last week, we'll have a look at it properly. Anyway, I'm going to back this drill into the shed next door and put a few bags in there. Like most grass seeds, it's 1 acre per bag. I need about 8 bags to go and do the 8 acre field. So if I take like 9 or 10 bags, I should have enough to do it. I'll calibrate it up, then I like to just, you know, if you do like a small field, you know if you're running about right. Oh, they're not the lightest things in the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'll empty a couple of bags in. I hate these things, I never get them right. If I could have a superpower, I reckon it'd be being able to undo these little drawstring things first time, every time. Bet more than 50% of the time you're on the wrong one. Oh, more like 90% of the time. There's more in them bags than I thought there was. I do have to get all these bags in here, I reckon. Let's go get it calibrated. Right, the ticket's telling me 24 kilos, and that's just so 1 acre. So we need to do 41 turns on the wheel. That's 1/10 of an acre, so we need 2.4 kilos in a bucket. So we need a bucket and some scales. I'm gonna nick Mum's scales from the kitchen, she'll be well pleased. Tell you one thing, I do quite like these muck tubs for this job because they're bendy. Stick them under here, get them under that wheel, happy days. Let's give her a spin, see what we get to. There we go, look, 41. Well, oh, got quite a bit seeded. Maybe we're about right, that'd be nice. You know what, I'm gonna put my money on it, this isn't gonna be far off. Let's turn her on. Right, 1 kilo, 2, oh, yeah boy. 250. It's a bit crude, that meter and wheel. I don't think I'm gonna get much closer than that. I think we'll run at that and see where we get to. That was bloody close, I'm so impressed with myself. That's like a proper guess and everything. Right, put this in, get a pipe on, and go back. Grab me dinner, and then we can go. Let's make sure I put some of this in, or else we'll be in trouble. Right, now it's time to load up. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Everything I own is Yeti. It is. It is the best stuff. Just don't even bother with the other stuff. It's amazing. How's that water bowl? I haven't actually tried the pipe work on the back yet. I've not actually put my hand up to see if it actually blows out of there. So this could be a complete disaster. I might have actually wasted my time for the whole morning, but we'll see. We'll have a look at it when we get in the field. I'll show you how it's working, and hopefully it'll be okay. Right, so let's have a look at this thing, this bar. Hopefully we'll have, oh look at that, nice bit of air coming out from every single one of those. Oh, that's so easy. Beautiful, that's exactly what we wanted. So we're mounting this up now, you can see all across there, we've got all these pipes on. We've got, these are the ones that were long pipes anyway, because we got 3 rows of coulters. If you look here, we've got 1, 2, 3. The long coulters have got extenders on, so we can just move the pipe from here to here, but the short ones needed extra pipe. So we put an extra piece of pipe on there, and then we heated this up and put it over the top, so that's really stiff on there. Bolted with round-headed bolts. I don't know if you can see in there, there's some like round-headed bolts, so that they don't block all the pipes up, so you have a nice smooth flow, so that can't pull out of there. Harrows on the back, and hopefully this should just drop the seat down in here and it'll skittle it in the top. If I give her a spin, you might see a bit of seat come out. Lovely stuff, beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to see. There's only one thing we do now, and that's actually crack on with some. Oh, by the way, the plan is power harrow. Obviously we've dissed it, Dad's been across the disc, we've rolled it down. Plan is with the power harrow is just to kind of get it level. So we'll level it, get it nice and smooth with that. So it's only going to tickle the surface. Get it level, C goes in, scratch it in, and then we'll come back and roll it, flat roll it and that afterwards. It looks fairly dry, but there is no end of moisture once you get, like, look, underneath there, it's just moist, it's damp. It's just dry on the top. We get a bit of drizzle on it once it's in, it should be romping away. Right everyone, straighten your collars and sit up straight because the boss is here. He's coming to see us. Kate's hiding out there, not outside. I'm not making her stand in the dust. She's just in the passenger seat. But the boss has come, he's enjoying his tractor ride. He's trying to grab the walkie-talkies. Yeah, I'm gonna get my sandwiches out in a minute. I'm sure he's gonna eat probably half of those. You say hello? He doesn't talk, so I don't even know why I'm asking him now. See you later. Well, that was nice. Done 2.5 hectares and we got that much seed left from 6 bags, which is good. If you do the maths, 2.5 hectares is like 6 acres. And I put 8 bags in here, there's 2 bags left. So yeah, we're running about right. You might be wondering what we're doing with these margins around the outside, because these are all countryside stewardship margins. They run along that hedge and this hedge. We're actually gonna put them into Herbal Ley as well, but we're gonna mow them first. Sort of the silage, whatever you call it, if you call it silage, the grass off, bale it up. We'll feed it some cows or something, just get it out of the way, because I think if we try and spray them off, as high as they are, they're like 4 or 5 foot high. There's just gonna be way too much biomass there to try and cultivate in or whatever. So we've got to do that around all of the margins. This field's 8 acres. I'm on the headlands now. There's 30 acres up there to do with a load of margins around it. There's a 9 acre the other side down there. There's this 30 acre here. There's 20 acre at the back of the yard. And that's what we've got to do now. In the autumn, when the harvest is done, we've done barley and we've got the whole crop off. There's another 30 odd acres and then loads of seeds to add into other fields as well. It's just like, oh, there's a lot to do. Eagle eye of view will notice Dad is disking down there. He's trying to get ahead of me so that I can just plough on and keep drilling. But we're getting there. Something's getting done, which is nice. It is June, but it's nice to finally be doing something. More seed needed. We are pretty much nailing it on calibration. So that's good news. It means I can empty some more bags in at once to make my life a bit easier. 3. Jesus Christ, about broke my leg. Put a couple more in. Should be enough to about do it. Oh, I tell you, lifting them in there is a workout. We got that first field done, which is good. It was nice to have Kate and Freddie along for a ride. I think Freddie really enjoyed it. He's the right one for cables at the minute, and he found the cable for the phone. You can't leave him alone. Absolutely loves the cable. Oh, it's tight through here. Very narrow. Oh. There we go. You always have to watch that narrow bit of the yard because the metering wheel sticks out on this drill and you can soon just smash it against the wall. First field we've done was 8 acres. We've done that. That's all drilled, which is good. It's the smallest field we've got to drill. Oh my God, I've just realized there's another 8 acre field to drill. I was just about to say that the field we've drilled is the smallest field we've got to drill, but there is another one that's 8 acres to drill that I forgot about. I'm going to drill a 9 acre now. Thing is, when you move in one of the bigger fields and you're like a little bit out in your calibration, you can soon lose like 2 or 3 bags, and then you've not got enough grass seed to do what you need to do. Right, we're in the next field, about ready to start. Dad is absolutely flying with the discs. He's nearly got that 30 acre done. Stop beeping at me, always beeping. My wife actually said to me, is this the first time you've done like proper tractor work this year? And I was like, yeah, I think it is. I think it's the first time I've actually done a proper stint of tractor work. But it is June, so we've done 6 months of the year, and this is the first time we've actually done anything. Oh, you're never gonna guess what. I have made an almighty, massive, enormous, huge balls up. Oh, Jesus. So you might remember at the beginning of the video, I showed you this ticket off of the bags, and it says in here 24 kilos, and it says at the bottom, to sow 1 acre. But that ain't right. It's not to sow 1 acre, it's to sow 2, because we haven't got 106 bags of this stuff. We've got 53. Balls. Now, on the bright side, if there is a bright side, I've only sowed 16 hectares before we realised. Dad just said, we ain't got enough bags to do this. And then, upon further inspection, he was right. Should be 12 kilos to the acre. Now, I've had a look, and 12 kilos to the acre is kind of max. We could put it actually on at a little bit less. People do put them on at 9. If we do the maths and we put them on at 10, so if we only do 10 kilos to the acre, we should still just about have enough seed. But it's going to be tight. Now, I've currently got the metering wheel set at about 25. I need to wind that right in so that we haven't got much seed coming out at once, and I have a recalibrate and see where we get to. Now, those numbers don't really mean anything. They're just millimeters, but it was on 25 and we were getting 2.4 kilos. Now I want 1 kilo, so I've wound it down to 10 mil, and let's see what happens. 815, so we're a little bit light. We can probably just tweak her out a little bit. Take 2. Still a little shy but getting there. Is it 3rd time lucky? I mean, we ain't gonna get any closer than that, are we? I tell you one thing though, always beeping. I'm so glad that we are drilling this ourselves, because we got a contractor in drilling this, and then it just looked at those bags and gone, 24 kilos, 1 acre, let's go. Oh, we'd have put on a lot of money's worth of grass seeds in a very small area. At least we didn't manage to catch the problem before it was too late. It could have been a complete disaster. At least it's not too bad. We've got 16 hectares in at double rate. I mean, at least better than half rate. I would put it that way around, much better than half rate. Pretty confident that they're gonna grow now. Just a misprint on those labels could have had, oh, it's not even worth thinking about it. We fixed it anyway. We're getting a hell of a cloud of dust coming off the back of it. Dad's been very busy. He's dissed in front of me and Cambridge rolled in front of me, and now he's gone flat rolling behind me. He's in those fields that we did first at double rate, so he's getting that all rolled in nicely. Now, I know that this change into a whole grass system has been quite a big thing, and there's so many people who have commented and I haven't got back to you. It's going to be a big job, but I'll get round to it, I promise. And I know it's a big deal. A lot of people are saying that they wouldn't do it and so on and so forth, but I've done the homework. I tell you, we cannot justify to keep growing arable crops, and it's not something that we enjoy particularly. Honestly, I'm not as stupid as you think I probably am. Well, I hope anyway, providing I've done my maths right. Now, I know some of you are perhaps going to be super interested in the whole like technical side of the farming and the maths and the like theory behind it and so on and so forth. And if you are, I have been thinking about doing an extra video, not every week, but just like on occasion, to hit some of those topics. So we'll perhaps talk about EBVs in bulls, bulling methods, subdividing grazing or creating grazing blocks and how to do that. The idea is that we'd do it on a Wednesday probably or something like that. We call it White Ball Wednesdays, and it would be very technical and probably more for the farmers. It's not going to be much fun. This video can be the fun, those videos can be the technical stuff. If you're interested in seeing those, let me know, because if the appetite's there, I'm quite happy to do it. Oh, and let me know what topics you want to see too. So if you want to know about like economics, EBVs in bulls, or nutrition, whatever, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. I just spoke to Dad and he was saying that driving up and down these fields at 3 meters, like with the discs and the rolls and stuff, is making him realise how much mowing we're going to have to do next year, and it's going to be a long job. And yes, we have front linkage, but we don't have PTO, so we can't even have a front mower. We just got to persevere. Perhaps could do a GPS as well. I know we've got a self-steer GPS, but one that steers itself would be amazing. If anyone's out there who wants to gift me a GPS, I can't afford to buy it from you, but if you want to give it away, I'm all ears. I tell you what though, I reckon my drone footage is pretty good, and I'm having to steer at the same time. Think of how good that drone footage would be if I had a GPS and it was doing all the steering for me and I had to concentrate on was flying that bad boy around. And to be fair, the only time I've actually crashed it, I wasn't even driving. So that takes some skill, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm very conscious that I've got a couple of big days to put in, and I might not be able to get this footage edited if I do too much. So we're gonna crack on and hopefully get this done. By the time you see this video, hopefully we'll be there or thereabouts done, if things go well and I don't make any more cock-ups. Let me know what you think about the White Ball Wednesdays thing, because I'm always happy to share stuff. I know people watch these videos because they find them entertaining, but I also want to kind of be helpful as well. So yeah, let me know. Anyway, have a great one, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in a bit. Ta-da! Hey, if you haven't seen it already, why not check out this video, or you can subscribe by clicking on that logo. Alternatively, head to www.bodysfarm.com where you can read more about the farm, check out some blog posts, or treat yourself to some of the amazing clothing that we wear here every single day. Cheers!